Hi, and welcome to another episode of Lessons with Ray. This week we're going to be learning Hey Lover by the Daughters of Eve. Here's a sample from the original recording. This song is in a half key, so it's not quite in D and it's not quite in E flat. It's halfway in between those two keys. Since I'm playing the song in D standard tuning, it's going to sound slightly flatter than the original recording. And this week we're going to be learning the lead riff from the intro, and we're going to be strumming the rhythm guitar part. Here's what the intro lead riff sounds like. Here's what the lead riff sounds like slowly. Here's what the rhythm guitar part sounds like at the speed of the song. First let's demonstrate the rhythm guitar part slowly. Now let's learn the intro riff. We're going to start with the 7th fret of the B string, then move to the 5th fret of the E string, to the 7th fret of the E string, back to the 5th fret of the E string, back to the 7th fret of the B string, then to the 5th fret of the B string, then to the 7th fret of the G string, back to the 5th fret of the B string where we'll land and hold. That makes up this much of the riff. Then we're going to repeat all those notes again. After that, we're going to play the 5th fret of the B string again, move to the 7th fret of the B string, back to the 5th fret of the B string, to the 7th fret of the G string, to the 5th fret of the B string, to the 7th fret of the B string, and land on the 5th fret of the E string. All together, that makes this. Then we're going to repeat those notes and add some more notes. Now let's move on to the rhythm guitar part. We're going to play a G in our left hand. Now there's two available fingerings for a G chord. I prefer this one, but a lot of people find this one easier. So let's start with this fingering. To play this fingering, we're going to put our ring finger on the 3rd fret of the G string, our middle finger on the 2nd fret of the A string, the Then we're going to leave the D string open, the G string open, the B string open, and put our pinky on the 3rd fret of the E string. Now let's learn the alternate fingering. Put your middle finger on the 3rd fret of the E string. Put your index finger on the 2nd fret of the A string. And then we're going to leave the D string open, leave the G string open, leave the B string open, and put our ring finger on the 3rd fret of the E string. Use whichever fingering is most comfortable for you. Now let's work on the strumming pattern for this. We're going to start with 1 downstroke. Then the next 3 strums are going to be much quicker. They're going to go down, up, down. Then we're going to do 2 slower strokes that are up and down. When you put all those together, it sounds like this. So that's, again, down, up quickly, and then up, down slowly. We're going to do that strumming pattern and we're going to switch to our D chord. So to play the D chord, we're going to put our index finger on the 2nd fret of the G string, our ring finger on the 3rd fret of the B string, and our middle finger on the 2nd fret of the E string. Now while holding this chord, we're going to do the same strumming pattern again. Do the strumming pattern twice for each chord. If you want, you can add 1 last upstroke to the strumming pattern because there's enough space in the bar. Now we've learned both the intro riff and the strumming pattern. Hope you had fun learning this lesson. See you next week.